Well, Bob, that just about wraps it up. Let me give
I
a
got
couple
something
quick
to say
details.
before
Wait,
we
no,
go.
no. Go ahead, Bob.
All right, look, I want everybody here to read an article I read this morning. It was in the London Telegraph. Our friend Gareth Davies wrote it. It's an interview with Tyson Fury. It's must reading for everybody who's here on this weekend. And in essence, what Tyson Fury has said, just to summarize it, is that Tyson Fury, is an outsider because he's a gypsy, a traveler. And travelers have been discriminated against in the UK and in Europe for centuries. So he understands what an outsider is. And that's why he so identifies with Mexicans. Mexicans in this country have been mistreated horribly, horribly. They're hard-working people. They work in the fields, they work in the factories, they work to support themselves and their families, and we have treated them by and large terribly, terribly, with the dreamers not giving them a road to citizenship, with the workers in the field in the Central Valley who do what Americans of other backgrounds won't do because it's such hard work, picking the fruit and so forth. Mexicans have made a great contribution to this country, and the way we've treated them and demonized them is disgraceful. And I say this really because I can identify with that. You know, at the turn of the century, around the before the First World War, there were people in this country from various states that felt that the country was changing because so many Jews and Eastern Europeans were coming into the country. We know the stories of Ellis Island. So they passed quotas that discriminated against Jews in Eastern Europe, Italians, anybody that wasn't Nordic European. And as a result of that, when the Second World War was starting, or right before, hundreds and thousands of Jews were turned away from this country only to be sent back to concentration camps in Europe where they lost their lives. That was absolutely horrible. And as long as I'm around, I'm going to do what I can to prevent that from happening to the great Mexican people. We have to open up our doors. We have to welcome people. We have to become a country that believes in humanity, not selfish individuals that discriminate against people.
Nobody says it better, Bob. You know, nothing else really to say for these guys, but I know they're ready to weigh in tomorrow. Get ready to fight on Saturday. If you're here in Las Vegas and you want to join us, there's still some select tickets available for the fight night at T-Mobile Arena. You can log on to AXS.com to buy your tickets online or by phone to join us on fight night. If you can't make it here, I feel sorry for you, but you can still log on to ESPN Plus. Pay your subscription, make sure if you haven't got it that you get it, because the whole card, top to bottom, is streaming live on ESPN Plus. It is absolutely a quality card and absolutely worth the money. For Bob, Arum, our lovely knockouts, Tiana and Stephanie.
It's no money, it's once you sign on to ESPN Plus, it's less than $5.
A month, that's it.
Once you sign on to ESPN Plus, you're not going off it, because it has around the clock great fights, boxing events, UFC events, football, baseball, everything, documentaries. It's the great buy. And there's great news coming. And that'll be in a couple of months when Disney Plus launches. They will be the best entertainment app in the world. They'll make Netflix really diminish Netflix. It will be biggest. And Disney will offer Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, and Hulu. If you want to buy all three together, they bundle it for less than $13, which is less than the amount that you pay each month for HBO. Now, if that's not a bargain, I don't know what is.